After winning the catch wrestling world title and visiting Ireland for the first time, as well as teaching wrestling in Ireland, a lifelong goal of mine, I got back to work on Irish Collar and Elbow back home in Chicago, mainly by organizing a technique demonstration and display for the crowd at Chicago Gaelic Park as part of their St. Patrick's Day weekend events. I brought some of my students and friends, training partners, to demonstrate some collar and elbow techniques, educate the crowd about the lost tradition of Irish collar and elbow. There was hundreds of people in attendance throughout each day, probably thousands. So we put collar and elbow into the consciousness of the Irish American community and had little kids scuffling each other in the hallway afterwards. So the next generation was informed about collar and elbow. I consider that a success. Later that year, I had an Irish collar and elbow tournament hosted at the same venue, Chicago Gaelic Park, as part of their Irish Fest. This was just days before I was set to go back to Ireland for the second time and compete in the Catch Wrestling World Championship in England to defend my title and win it for a second time. So this was a perfect send off for me, another chance to show, the Irish American community collar and elbow, give people a chance to compete in it. It was a profound event and, like I said, a perfect send off. I went and followed my routine, visited the same sacred sites, the Cuchulainn Stone, the Cairns Stone Circles, to get motivated for this match, win my second world title. I was dealing with injuries leading up to this, so I had to rely on mental strength and spiritual strength, remind myself of the journey that I'm on. I was able to come away with the win again. I injured my knee in the semifinals in this match, a frantic battle, tore my knee, and had to do the finals match with a torn knee. And I was able to pull out a victory and come away the two-time catch wrestling world champion and the wrestler of the night award received as well. I gotta say, being inspired by the journey that I'm on and representing Irish wrestling and the kind of quest that's unfolding for me for gritting through the injury and getting that second world title win. I also was able to share collar and elbow with the family that I was staying with in Ireland, which was fun and rewarding. I gave out plenty of Irish collar and elbow T-shirts, talked to anyone I could about it. I taught wrestling class at Kaiuso Jiu Jitsu in Dublin, and of course had to introduce them to collar and elbow at the end. So wrapping up my second trip to Ireland, winning a second world title, and spreading collar and elbow while I was there, as well as just enjoying the journey, letting it unfold as it did. So I'll be back for a part three, as I've done a lot more work with collar and elbow here in 2025, leading up to my third time to go get the world title.